Hello, today I have Mario here with me. And Mario, how old are you?
65.
Okay, and Mario, where are you from, if you don't mind me
I'm
asking?
from Ecuador.
Ecuador, and do you have family there?
Yes, I have my wife, my daughter, my son, my grandkids. They live over there.
Oh, that's awesome. Do you communicate with them still?
Yes, every day, every night I talk to my wife, my grandkids, my daughter,
And do you
my son too.
and do you stay in Orlando and they stay in Ecuador?
Yes,
And how does that make you feel? Are you like calm? Do you miss them? Do you
I
talk to
miss a
them
lot.
every day?
That's because I talk every day, every night.
Every day.
I try to have a conversation, and especially with my grandkids because I want to make sure they see me every day.
Mm-hmm.
And my wife, too, she misses me a lot. So.
Do you guys FaceTime? How's your connection? Like
FaceTime.
You call?
Yeah, it's FaceTime all the time.
And your kids?
With everybody's FaceTime.
And how old are your kids?
My daughter, she's 26. My son, he's 27. My granddaughter, she's 7. My grandson, he's 4 years old. My other granddaughter, she's 3 years old, and one's coming.
Oh, congratulations!
Yeah, thank you. My daughter, she's pregnant, and it's 6 months.
6 months?
Yeah.
Wow, congratulations! When did she do?
My daughter,
Mm-hmm.
for leave.
Oh, for her pregnancy. You
Oh.
said you said she was pregnant.
Yes, she's pregnant. Yes.
And
yes.
and when did she do? Do you know? Or she already has?
It's a boy.
Oh, she has a boy.
Yeah.
Okay, all right, that's awesome. And okay, does any of your family have any type of medical history? Anything?
Well, my grandma, she have a problem with his heart.
Mm-hmm.
My mother too, she have problem with her, so she take medicines every day for depression.
She's on medication for depression.
Yeah, for depression. I have no problems. So,
You have no problems.
Yeah.
And your memory?
Everything's fine.
Everything's
fine.
Gotcha.
Yeah, everything's fine.
And do you smoke? Do you drink?
I never smoke. I never drink. I'm like really healthy. That's because I'm 65 and I'm looking good.
That's awesome.
I never
You look great.
smoke.
You look great for
Yeah.
65.
I paint my hair. That's because you look like not really like white.
Yes. No, your hair looks
I know
awesome.
it's a lot of it. I gotta paint again. So.
And do you work out? You look pretty in good, decent shape.
Well, I work out before, but always like. Usually in my country, I get up in the morning, like 5 o'clock in the morning. I walk 3-4 miles. In the weeks, I ride my bike for 4 hours sometimes.
And what about here? Do you?
Here, I'm just working in a restaurant, pizzeria, pretty much. So that's my work right there because you always move, So.
And where do you work again?
I was a teacher in my country. Here, I'm working in a pizzeria.
In a pizzeria.
I'm a pizza man.
And how do you like it?
That's good. I like it. I love it. It's my job. Every day. That makes me happy, really.
Your job is like your second family.
Yeah, because good people over there. I spend like 12 hours every day, so pretty much you have to communicate to the people, and that makes me happy sometimes. Sometimes you have problems with some people, but you have to make sure everything's okay every day.
Of course. And is that your only job? You're not working anywhere else?
No, it's only in a pizza place. That's it.
Okay. And then, do your finances? How is that looking? Are you struggling? Are you looking good?
No. I'll be honest with you. I'm doing pretty good. I try to invest my money. I don't know if I told you, my son, he's a teacher. My daughter, she's a dentist. My wife, she's a dentist. So my guys, they have his own life.
Yeah.
So I make some money here. I try to help, with some stuff like pay some bills, and I want to invest my money in my country. I don't want to stay too long here because I want to go back.
You do want to go back?
Yes,
I
will be. Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
Do you feel like it messes with your health and or emotions or anything?
Yeah, pretty much. It's hard, Shireen. It's hard because when you live with your family together like for a long time, and it's not that easy to live lonely. It's hard. So that's because every day, every time when I have a time, I was on the phone. I want to say to my wife hello. I talk to my daughter, to my son. Pretty much, that makes me happy, really.
Have you gained friendships here in Orlando?
No, not really.
Not really?
No.
You've just been kind of distanced to yourself? do what you have to do at work,
Yeah,
go
pretty
home.
much. Yeah, pretty much. You know, my life's straight. It's straight.
Understand.
I think that's the best. You know, because my reason here is for work,
Mm-hmm.
and I want to be that way always.
To build and then.
Yes, go home, go work, come to my house, sleep. You know, enjoy my days off. Sometimes cook for me, and
Mm-hmm.
sometimes walk. But that's it.
Gotcha.
Mm-hmm.
And can you? What was the happiest in your childhood years? What was the happiest time that you can remember? Like one of the.
Oh, when I was like teenager, like 14, 15 years old, my mom, she had a big store,
Mm-hmm.
and I have my friend, he's from Italy,
Mm-hmm.
so they make the focaccia, you know, like a lot of pizza, like
Uh-huh.
a personal pizza. That's when I'm learning, start making pizza,
Mhm.
and that was funny because you work with the people, you know. We have my mom, she have like a store, we sell everything, you know,
Mhm.
like food,
Mm-hmm.
but so you talk to the people, you know, you like have fun with the people.
Mhm.
Sometimes like Saturday and Sunday, all my friends they have free and you know they play soccer, basketball, whatever, and I'm working.
Mhm.
So that was good because I spend my time with my mother, you know, so we're really close.
Really close.
Mhm.
That's awesome
Yeah,
to have
really.
a close family.
Yes, it's only me and my mom, you know. So
Do you have any family down here?
I have my uncle and my cousins. I talk with my cousin a little bit, you know, once in a while. But my uncle, you know, sometimes make a phone call, say hello, and
Mhm.
that's it.
What was it like when your kids were younger? You were younger, your kids were younger, and you were raising them. How different was it now? Do you miss those times
Oh yeah, definitely.
from
Because,
changing diapers, from growing up to graduation?
yeah, you know, it's like when I have my daughter and my son.
Mm-hmm.
I'll be honest with you, I focus and build my house.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that was my dream first. So really, I was working hard with my wife,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't really enjoy with my kids, right? Because they're little. When they like 17, 18 years old, 19, you know, and I have a good time.
Mm-hmm.
So my relation is really, really close. They trust in me 100%. I trust in my family 100%. If they have some problems, my son or my daughter, they just talk to me. We sit down after have a dinner,
Mm-hmm.
and we talk for sometimes 1 hour, 45 minutes, 2 hours sometimes. We finish the dinner, we have a cup of coffee, and we have a conversation, you know. So I asked the guys, like, hey, you know, what's going on with your life? To my son, talk to my daughter, what's going on with your life? So they in that time, yeah, in that time they talk to me. I want to be my daughter. She want to be a dentist, right?
Mm-hmm.
My son, he want to be a teacher, and you know that makes me happy because you know they really professionals right now.
That's awesome. That's awesome. They're doing good for themselves, making money, graduated in school.
Yeah, I'm really happy.
That's awesome. And then you'll be soon in a couple more years. How soon do you plan on going back to Ecuador?
Shireen, I want to stay here for a few years. I want to save my money. I'll be honest with you, I'm not a city boy.
Mm-hmm.
I live all my life in the city.
Mm-hmm.
But like few years, I don't know, 6, 7 years ago,
Mm-hmm.
I spent the time and you know in the country, you know,
Mm-hmm.
and I work with some people over there, and I like that really. So I buy my little lot. I have like 5 acres over there.
Mm-hmm.
So I don't know. Someday I want to build my house over there, and I want to spend with my wife my time over there. Yeah. When I be old, sometime you know, like more than now, right now, but someday I want to be there with my wife. You know, I want to enjoy my
in one
time.
house.
Yes.
Get old together.
Yes, because you know, my son is a city boy. My daughter, you know, she's a city. She works in the city, and I don't think they want to go to. Maybe they visit me in the weekends. That's it. Mm-hmm.
Sweet. And like over the years with your body and your diet, what is your diet? Do you have do you eat certain stuff? Are you vegetarian?
I always have try to have a healthy food. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I eat a lot of banana, milk. I drink like every 3 days 1 gallon of milk. I don't take no vitamins, no nothing. Just need a banana.
You don't take any supplements?
No, nothing. No, nothing. Because if I need some like vitamins, I have the milk right there. So and milk's everything. You got everything. So I drink like every 3 days a gallon of my milk. I got my bananas, and I'm not a vegetable guy, but I try to eat some, no, like natural food.
Natural.
I cook my chicken in the water. I don't use too much oil.
Yeah, you look
just
good.
Like natural.
You look good in shape.
Yeah, thank you, appreciate that.
And you have over the years, you haven't been. When's the last time that you went to the doctors? Because you said you don't have any medical.
Nah, I'll be honest with you. Nah, I never go to.
Knock on wood. That's good.
I know. Maybe pretty soon, I know.
And
no.
And over the years, have you seen physical changes with your body? How is it? You're less active.
Yeah. It's the time pass.
You don't have.
But you need to understand one thing. Mentally, you're thinking you're strong, but when you try to lift something, it's hard because you don't have the same power. Yeah. So that's because you got to be careful, And of course, you face change. Your hair change pretty much, turns white. So you have to paint, your hair. Your stomach be like a little bigger, But if you try to take care of yourself, I think you're looking good. Mm-hmm.
And do you have your parents are still living together?
My mom's she's alive. My father he's still alive too. Yeah, but they don't live together.
That's awesome. How old are they?
My mother is 86 years old. My father is 87.
So you guys...
Yeah, my father he is in good shape. He's really strong. He's 87. He's really strong. My mom's the same.
No medical history and up to age. That's awesome.
Yeah. Well, my mother, I talked to you before. She had heart problems, depression, and when she was like 57, so she started. So they have this problem, But thank God
And when you came and left your family from Ecuador and came to Orlando, were you depressed at all?
The first days, yeah. That was hard for me because, when you have really close your relation with your family, you have to think like many times, like before you make the decision, because it's a hard decision. So, now the technology that help you, and I have problems with maybe 2 or 3 weeks after that. Try the.
Are you still have depression or is
no? Now I'm fine.
Now you just have a goal.
I'm fine. Now I'm smiling all the time. I'm happy. Yeah, pretty much.
And okay, that's awesome. And could you tell me, as a child, what was the most rememberless thing that you can remember? What event happened to you?
When I have I can't forget when my mom I got my first bike.
Oh, your first bike?
Yes, I never forget that because my family, my cousins, they all have a bike, and I always use my cousin's bike. So someday, for my birthday, my mom she buy me my bike, my first. I still have my bike. Still I have my bike. It's like really old the bike. Bike I have with plastic. And I keep. I'm still have. That was my. I never forget that.
That was like the most memorable.
That's the most. That's the most important thing in my life. My first bike.
And what about seeing your children be born? Was that memorable?
Well, yeah, that was different because I was like when I married my wife, I was younger, and I'll be honest with you, you like when you're younger, you don't give too much attention, like to your wife because you want to hang out with your friends, still play my guitar, play soccer. When my son born, we.
Hold on, Felix. Hold on.
We have a good time, Have a good time.
Awesome.
I was really happy.
That's awesome. And thank you so much, Mario, for this interview. It's been awesome.
No problem,
Thank you for telling me everything about your family.
Thank you.
I'm happy that you look awesome. Your family's doing great, and that's great. And it was a pleasure of interviewing you.
Thank you. You look beautiful too.
Thank you.
Okay.